All right, what do we got going here, Steve?
This is a limited edition, specially numbered Corvette, C6 Corvette that was only available to the media for a special GM premiere at the auto show, 2004 auto show in Detroit. The premiere was at the Detroit Opera House. Here, zoom in and check out that special limited edition plate there.
Yeah, this is 406 2500 was the okay, and the scale size is 118.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else is included in that?
Well, there are other people selling these online, and none of them have this special limited edition booklet talking about the Corvette, the real Corvette.
And this is the C6.
C6, yeah.
Generation 6. They're up to 8 now,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. And the limited edition promotional DVD that has never been
even viewed.
Never even been viewed. We won't even take it out of the package.
Okay.
Never been viewed.
All right. And then what else does it have?
Let's take a look here. We have at the time, it was the latest edition of Corvette Quarterly.
Yeah.
Featuring the very same car on the cover.
Okay.
So we're going to put that in the special Corvette tote gift bag that was only available at the event. Oops. Put that in there. And put that in there. And then also along with it was the
official
C6 pin.
Corvette pin. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's check out the eBay.
So this got listed earlier this evening. It's going to be a 10-day auction here. So it's we're going to start the bids at $74.99, which is a steal, and we'll see how it goes. So everything you saw in that we just showed you is going to be included in the auction here.
Excellent.
So this is on eBay right now.
Alrighty then, that was my friend Steve. He was helping me put something up on eBay. Had never done it before. Anyways, this is opening day of the deer hunting season. But not only that, it's Friday night football, and this will be the last edition of 2019 because starting next week they'll have the semifinals on Saturday afternoon at neutral sites. All right, $6 to enter. Very affordable. How can you beat it? And the C stands for Chelsea. I'm in the beautiful city of Chelsea. I got my $6 ready. MHSA.com is the website. Admit 1, and this is Division 3, Regional 3. There's 8 divisions in high school football. 32 teams make it in each division. And they will play the finals at Ford Field. But as we all know, we recently had a snowfall. And that younger generation, go figure, but they're sliding away here, enjoying the bejeebers out of themselves. Kiwanis Club provides the refreshments and the food and the like here on the visiting side of the field, and it's the Chelsea Bulldogs 14 and the Allen Park Jaguars 14, and it's halftime now. I got here a little late. Teams are going to make it to the locker room to warm up a little bit, but don't touch that dial. We're going to check out the whole second half, and then we'll check out the city of Chelsea, and with about 15 minutes or so left to go, I'll check out another football game, Division 1. We'll check out West Bloomfield at Belleville. So that's what a Chelsea Bulldog looks like, and they have a lot of tradition here. Look at all this. They've never won the state championship, though. Here's the main concession, their prices. They have a walking taco. And some other goodies there. But a lot of people were trying to warm up because it was rather cold. And the youngsters were having a lot of fun. I was thinking, hey, there might be a halftime show and whatnot, but I'm looking out there and nope, there's nothing there. So the halftime show is going to be these kids sliding down the hill. And they were having a lot of fun. In my younger days, I probably would have been doing the same thing, but that was decades ago. Here are pictures of the football players, and yeah, Chelsea's got tradition, much like Allen Park does. Last week's show included some footage over at the Allen Park home venue, and they know how to do football up, but so does Chelsea. And off in the distance, you can see it's not quite a full moon rising, but it's almost above the tree line there. It's a waning moon. It was a full moon just a few days prior. And anyways, that's going on. It's more than a football game. There's also fans and food and concessions. Okay, now the teams are going to make their way back onto the field. And they, like U of M has like a tunnel you go through to enter the field, but here you kind of got like a staircase that'll take you down to field level. So it's kind of like a funnel here, a pinch point. The Jaguars, and both these teams have good participation in the sport. They have a lot of players, certainly. Got a kick out of those young kids sliding down the hill. I doubt when they designed this stadium that they had that in mind, but certainly the kids love it, and they were doing it all game long. So they had to clear the AstroTurf of all the snow. That was a big chore, to be sure. All right, now the refs got to use the staircase here to enter the field, so put on your seat belts and get ready for the second half here. And there was like a split squad here, and we had players come on earlier, and this is the second half of the team for the Bulldogs entering the field.
We also specialize in HVAC for your new construction home. Steel Heating and Cooling supports all the Bulldog teams in their fans. Bring a winning ticket stub from your team this fall and receive $25 off a furnace clean and check, or $250 off a furnace replacement. From all of us, 38 Flyway.
Yep, we're under the lights. Friday night football, and they have a good set of lights here and a good sound system too.
Could you?
Sure. Where's my football?
Take your hand.
For kindness, respect, and...
All right, the refs are getting ready. The teams are doing their warm-ups. The pinpoint there on the right's where the school, the athletic facility, is there to the left. And then I'm going to check out Main Street in Chelsea after the game is over. It's cloudy and rather cold. So here's the second half kickoff. Allen Park Jaguars take the ball inside the 10. And they'll scamper Up to what, the 25, 26, and we're underway. All right, there's that bad moon rising. And there's cowbell action here. There's a fan that when one cowbell isn't enough, you get two cowbells. All right, third down. There's that fan with the two cowbells. You can never get enough cowbell, can you? They had that Saturday Night Live skit, and they pretty much decided at that moment that, yeah, you can never have enough. All right, well, that's first down. They're moving the chains. The scoreboard implores the Bulldogs to come up with some defense, but they got the big C going. Ooh, there was a tough tackle.
Ethan Gaskins pass complete to 20. 25.
All right, fourth down. They're going to punt. And that one went off the side of his foot, so really didn't get too much yardage out of that. But now the Chelsea Bulldogs have the ball and almost completed a nice pass there.
Griffin Murphy. Griffin Murphy sacked on the play.
A Sakaruski by the Allen Park Jaguar defense. And the fan base is loving it. It forces the Bulldogs to punt. Fair catch and a nice catch there. Yeah, probably would have gone a few more yards past if he didn't make the catch.
Number 4.
All right, so we got the running game going here by Allen Park. Well, let me give you some information here on the student enrollment of these schools. Allen Park has a student enrollment of 1,127 students. And the Chelsea Bulldogs have 847 students. So Allen Park's a bigger school. Actually, Chelsea just snuck into Division III. They were the last school that made it into that division. Division 3 is pretty competitive, too. Muskegon is the top-rated high school football team in the country, or not the country, in the state, excuse me. And they're in Division 3. So it's very competitive division. All right, well, this was a quick third quarter, but the score remains unchanged. It's all tied up, 14 all. But don't touch that dial. There's going to be some action here in the fourth quarter, trust me. I lived through it. Oh! Wowee. Inside the 15.
Ethan.
All right. Third down.
Nick Kilbrook carried the ball.
All right, fourth down now. The quarterback talking to the coach here. Going to run in with the play. Cowbell man is still going to town. And timeout. We got to think this over. Here we go. Whoa, a nice keeper by the quarterback. Almost took it to the house, but just shy. But it'll be first and goal, and the fans on the Allen Park side of the field are loving it. And the Jaguars punch it in for the score. And they have taken the lead. Yeah, I should tell you, Allen Park entered this contest with a record of 9 wins and 2 losses. And Chelsea, it's up, and it's good. So that will make the score 21 for the Jaguars and 14 for the Bulldogs, with 9:24 left in the fourth quarter. And the kids are still having fun. Well, the Chelsea Bulldogs had an impeccable, stellar, spotless record of 11 wins and 0 losses. So these teams are both deserving to be here, to be sure. And a well-played, well-coached game, I might add. But we still have some excitement, so hang in there. See if the Bulldogs can do any damage here. They have heaters on the sideline. He definitely do need them, though. It's pretty frosty out here. Wow, a nice pass play, and he scampers into the end zone, and pending the outcome of the extra point, we might have another tie ball game here. The fans here love it. It's up, and it's good. And that ties the ball game up at 21 all.
Chelsea, 21. Allen Park, 21.
Well, that guy had one of those horns and blowing that thing, and it sounded really cool. All right, so Allen Park gets the ball back. Wowee, Kazowie, are you kidding me? Now, the next kickoff after Chelsea scored, the guy runs it back for a touchdown. And so Allen Park takes the lead 27-21. Oh, but that extra point attempt was blocked, I do believe. And that may prove critical down the way. We'll have to find out. Don't touch that dial. But yeah, Jaguars are up 27-21. Wow, all of a sudden, after an uneventful third quarter, there's activity here in the fourth quarter, back and forth. And we'll see what the Bulldogs can do.
Third down and 5.
Well, that was the student section, and they got some teen spirit, trying to root their team on. Yeah, I would swear like half the city showed up for this football game. All right, there's a long heave. Are you kidding me? What a nice pass play that was. And that ties it up with 5:59 left in the game. And the extra point, it's up. And it's good. And that guy was blowing the horn too. He was happy that the Bulldogs took the lead. They're up by 1 point, 28-27, and the ensuing kickoff. Wow, this has turned into a barn burner. 4 touchdowns here in the fourth quarter. The cheerleaders are cheerleading. They're happy. Well, it looks like this is take 2 of the kickoff. Some kind of maybe 5-yard penalty. I think they kick it from the 40 typically. So take 2, and then it went out of bounds, which is kind of a no-no because then they'll start the ball at their line of scrimmage will be the 40, which is great field position. Oh, that looked like a nice trick play, but there was a hanky on the field, and I don't know what was called here, but they brought it back. So the original line of scrimmage was the 40, so they have to get to the 50. So it's second down and super long. Holy crap. Yeah, they're at like the 24, where they got second down and 26. Not the best of circumstances, but looking out back, boy, look at all the snow back here. And this is kind of like a little more country type setting out here in Chelsea. I'm a big city boy. I like the city action, the urban planning and all that, but you can do rural planning, country planning. But okay, we're under 5 minutes here. Still a 1-point deficit, but not close enough for them to go on fourth down. But a nice punt return. And the student section's loving it. They were standing up most of the game. trying to consume some time off the clock, and they are doing that. There's only 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. So I want to do everything to preserve that 1-point lead. Well, that was key. They moved the sticks again, and let's see. Jaguars are down to 1 timeout left. Make some noise. Well, yeah, we're watching Friday Night Football, and Allen Park used all their timeouts now, and so it's just a matter of running the clock out. And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to take this one. The student section's getting ready to run out onto the field. They will do that shortly. Yeah, the game's not even over yet. 22 seconds left. But Allen Park can't stop the clock. So you have the handshake at midfield, which is certainly a nice touch for sportsmanship. But yeah, a well-played game. And the Bulldogs will move on to the semifinals.
Final score, Chelsea 28, Allen Park 27.
And Chelsea will play, at this point they didn't know, but would play the winner of the Orchard Lake, St. Mary's, and River Rouge game. And that game was played on Saturday afternoon. And I happen to know what the score, there's the trophy for the regionals.
Chelsea now moves on to the semifinal round of the Division III playoffs against the winner of Orchard Lake St. Mary's and River Rouge next Saturday. We'll tonight for more details.
Oh, and there the student section, the fans ran out to congratulate their fellow classmates on a job well done. The Bulldogs are moving on. Well, I happen to know that the River Rouge beat Orchard Lake St. Mary. The final score was 49-14, so the semifinal matchup in Division III will have River Rouge facing off the Chelsea Bulldogs, and they will play at Dearborn High School Saturday, November 23rd at 1 p.m. That should be one hell of a matchup. The winner of that game will go on and play at Ford Field, which is a good to-do. Yeah, they have this all played out pretty good. Here the Chelsea fans, and I swear half the city was out here. I'm not sure what the population of Chelsea is. I'm guessing it's around 10,000, but nowadays you can Google that and get things like that pretty quick. But, boy, they support their football team. They were certainly happy that they're moving on. They shut off the scoreboard, but the kids were still doing the slipping and sliding. You don't need a toboggan or a sled. You got to be careful, though. You don't want these football players slipping and sliding too much. They got to keep their footing for next week. Yeah, nothing left to do but to fight the traffic now. Here's my key. Well, I guess the trunk works. I was trying to just light up the license plate, but the website is det.com. But it's good to know the trunk works anyways. Here, a nice blazing fire, which would be a good thing, but I parked my car and I'm going to warm up a little bit. There's a laundromat here on one end, and then they have a thing here called the rumpus room, where They had some live entertainment, Jets Pizza, and at the far end, they had Jets Pizza, but with a bar. So if you wanted to have a beer or a mixed drink with your pizza, you could do that.
My childhood, it's like 90s music. I'm a child, I know.
Yeah, they had different events here going on, but open mic night was 7 to 11, but I was going to check that out, but I did my walking tour first, and by the time I got back, the event was over. But I'm walking down Main Street here in a southerly direction. I'm checking out the street lights. And Jiffy Mixes. They're pointing where it is. It's down this way. And check this out. Yes, indeedy. Chelsea, home of Jiffy Corn Muffin Mix, America's favorite. Among other things, pancake batter and probably any number of baking supplies and so forth. But the Amtrak train runs right through here. We'll see the train tracks. And it's like, well, here's some trains here, rail cars that brought in some supplies. But, and here's the clock tower. I'm trying to, what kind of time is that? 10:50? It's off by 10 minutes or something. My clock is within a minute or so. Here are the Amtrak lines, but also freight lines. So you got the double track. So runs right through the center of town. But this is Chelsea's claim to fame. I would imagine this is the biggest employer in town. And I could not tell you how many jobs total. And hopefully they're all good jobs, pay well, and people can support their families and all that kind of good stuff. But I like the architectural shapes here of the silos. So here at night I was trying to take a look. Pretty dark. It would have been shown up a lot better certainly during daytime, but probably wouldn't have gotten this close if it was during operating hours, because employees would say, "What are you doing?" kind of thing. But here late at night on Friday, they were all closed up. Here are Mule Skinner Boots. We're going to walk down Main Street and check out some of the shops along Main Street. If you like shopping, or you want to retire here, you can do it. But yeah, there's shopping all over. I actually don't have the shopping DNA gene, I don't think, is in my makeup. Because, yeah, I'm not a big shopper. I can think of thousands of things I'd probably rather do. But I do like urban planning and rural planning and country planning, or just walking around and just seeing how a city's put together. So that's what I'm going to do. Here are Dangerous Architects. Wow. Is there any other kind, right? But, yeah, they're here. No, but shopping keeps the American economy rolling, so you need people to buy stuff. So if you buy stuff, pat yourself on the back, because that keeps those dollars rolling. Here now, Purple Rose. If people are familiar with Jeff Daniels, the actor and comedian and any number of things, an all-around good guy. Apparently, I was told he's from Chelsea. I did not know that. I knew he was from Michigan. Here, the Smokehouse Barbecue, and the smoke is certainly billowing in there, or maybe that's just steam on the windows. But, yeah, here's a few businesses. Here they say everyone is welcome as you are. Imagine that at a church, no less. But, yeah, this is right across the street from the Purple Rose Theater. And I had never been to the theater here. I have no idea how many seats are in the theater. But there it is, Purple Rose. And so that's the building. It's just off of Main Street. And Sherlock Holmes and the Adventures of the Fallen Souffle The world's premiere by David McGregor. So September 19th it opened, and it runs through December 21st. So we're on Park Street. And the Purple Rose, so it's purplerosetheater.org. That's the website. So there you have it. I like the old school street lamps, and they got the purple lights on this particular street. And there were a few places open. Slim pickings. I had some pizza at Jet's Pizza when I stopped there to warm up. But slim pickings sounded good. I'm here at an Irish pub. You hardly see Irish pubs anymore, so I figured, well, I'm going to patronize this place because I don't want them to go the way of the top hat. I got to keep those around. But, yeah, I thought maybe there might be more fans that would have came downtown to celebrate the big victory, but they kind of roll up the sidewalks early. They even have some below-grade shopping. Here, a bear, and comes here for haircuts. Regulars 16, seniors are 15, but it's a sportsman's barber place. They got fishes and deer and plenty of pictures, because this is the home of the Chelsea Bulldogs. And it's not just the football team. I'm sure they support all their sports. I hear they have a good hockey program here also. Here's a map of the downtown area. There you see the complex for the Jiffy Mixes. I'm still not through walking around there, but I'm tromping through this downtown area, Main Street there. They have a holiday shopping to do. So a lot of people hopefully will do their Christmas shopping and support their local community. Oh, this is a Victorian Inn. Really nice looking place. I have no idea what this would rent for a night, but it's a nice looking place. We got the white picket fence going here. Here's another church, I presume. Yeah, be the church, care for the poor, forgive often, reject racism, fight for the powerless, embrace diversity. Yeah, enjoy this life. All good things, certainly, to be sure. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, yes. Enjoying life, that is the whole point of it. And you can mail a letter to Santa here, too, which is a good deal. They got a wine bar. They got an acoustic duo, so good music, great wine. Then that cow boot place, so they had a nice neon sign. Here's an old school building. I like this. It's limited, too. But, yeah, I'm walking back north, back to where I parked. This place was closed, this farm stop, but they got some goodies here. They got meat, eggs, dairy, bread and pastry, and fresh produce. Yeah, I'll have to come back during the daytime, certainly, and walk around. I'll spend my dollars eating food and stopping at a bar or so forth. Here, though, the train doesn't stop here, but at one time it did. This is the Chelsea train depot, or the Chelsea depot. And it's dark, so the camera's going to have trouble focusing in on this. If you can do a little speed reading here, but anyways. Yeah, but it doesn't. The train doesn't stop here no more. It stops in Ann Arbor and it stops in Jackson. 1834 is what the sewer cover says there. And Chelsea has a historical museum, which is nice. I like the lighting there. But yeah, that's the train depot again. It's getting kind of dark. Here's like an old barn-shaped thing. Old barns rock. But, yeah, luckily enough, I'm dilly-dallying on my way back to the car that I got lucky here. We're going to check the Amtrak train running through here. Man, those corn muffins look good. It's making me hungry. But, Yeah, this clock, I'm not sure what we got going there. All right, get ready for the train. Here's the double tracks. And that's Main Street there. But I love the silos. I'm curious to know how many people Jiffy employs. But, yeah, when I go to the grill. Okay, here we go with the train. And there she goes. So that train originated in Chicago. It's en route to Pontiac, Michigan. And there's 3 trains daily that run from Pontiac to Chicago and 3 trains that come from Chicago back to Pontiac. So that's the last one of the day. Here they have the clock tower courtyard. And we had the freeze melt or whatever, so icicles. We got free battery charging. Yeah, icicles rock too. All right, well, this is part of the Jiffy complex here up on Buchanan Street, so just north of the tracks. So they're making your corn muffin mix out there. And then this looks like an office place here, but they say Chelsea Milling Company, but I would imagine their world headquarters, their offices are maybe in that building. But there's room out back, so plenty of stuff. Okay, now it's time to head for home. Yeah, I'm not getting much moonlight here, but heading back home easterly. All right, and I exit at Telegraph, and this is the unofficial Friday Night Football bridge. Or I could make it official, why not? It's the official Friday Night Football bridge. All right, I slept real good after all that. And then the next day, Saturday, big game that started at high noon on Channel 2, but it's Michigan hosting Michigan State. So the dream is now for Detroit, yes. Time to make a move. So, all right, I got to stop this, and I got to switch tapes. And we'll round out the top of the hour with some Saturday afternoon football. All right. Second tape is in. Press play. And so we'll have about 16 minutes of this. All right. Well, it was halftime of the Michigan State game, so they had highlights. The bird feeder is full. The Bears hanging out on the front porch. DET.com is the website. Hey, I'm good to go. So I'm going to head towards Chicago, back on I-94. There's our DTW Metro Airport. These people are really proud to be American, but I'm going to exit at Belleville Road. And I'm going to check out another beautiful city. I was impressed with Chelsea, but Belleville is French for beautiful city. And the Belleville Tigers are going to be hosting the West Bloomfield Lakers. I had to park way out in the boondocks over here. And right next to the train tracks. So we're going to catch a train also. That's where I parked, the white Focus. I'm going to follow these people in. We're going to go the back way. And the school is there where the pinpoint is, but the athletic facility is just south of the school. Parked near the school bus yard, and they have auxiliary lots here where probably nice grassy lots, but because of the recent snowfall, oh yeah, it's a little tricky out there. I could have parked in there and done a few donuts, but I got front wheel drive, so I think you got to do it in reverse if you're going to do it. But anyways, I had a little bit of a walk, and the game started at 1, so unfortunately I'm late again. But they are hiring bus drivers, and the admission's $6, which is super duper affordable. And if you're a student or a child or something, the price even goes down from there. I'm not exactly sure, but how can you beat $6? And I had 6 singles handy, so I'm good to go. I got my ticket here. It's a regional final, and it's Division I, Region 2. There's 4 regions. So, and then on the back side, you get a coupon for Applebee's. $5 off an appetizer. All right. So halftime's still going on, but the visitor is West Bloomfield, and they're up 15-13. So here's a look at the home field there. And, yeah, they had some snow removal here, too. They pushed it all to the sidelines, so they did a good job. And we're getting ready here for the second half. For the third quarter, 12 minutes. Here's the home side of the field. Can't say Friday night football. Well, we're talking Saturday afternoon, and probably somebody owns that name. But anyways, there is the second half kickoff. Down in front. I can't see. But, yeah, look at the snow removal. Yeah. Snow was too early. Too much and too early. And plus, it's too cold. God, the heating bill is going to be up there, huh? Yikes. All right. So the Belleville Tigers are in the dark uniforms. West Bloomfield in the white uniforms. Fairplay.com. They have a nice scoreboard here. And the band, I'm kicking myself because they have an awesome band here in Belleville, and they put on a great halftime show. And if I wasn't dilly-dallying and watching the Michigan State game for a little bit, I would have caught their performance. But because I like to say it's more than a football game, and it certainly is. You got the Friday night bands, you got the concessions, you got the fans, the parents and the students, you got cheerleaders. Let's say you'd have the green grass, but you got the green AstroTurf. You got the blue sky. And the Tigers just put up some points on the board there. The first scoring here in the second half. The home fans are loving it. And the extra point is up. And it's good. And so that's going to give the home team 20 and the visitor 15. Here's the Laker cheerleaders. They got pom-poms. The ensuing kickoff. Oh, I hear whistles, so take 2. So let me give you the breakdown of these big boys, because this is Division I. West Bloomfield has a student enrollment of 2,042 students, and the Belleville Tigers have a student enrollment of 1,692 students. Belleville has a spotless record of 11-0. And the West Bloomfield Lakers have a record of 10-1. This is the home of the Tigers, so that's the press box over there. And they got Tiger Pride. Yeah, they love their football team, and they have quite the program here at Belleville. But West Bloomfield is no rookie either. They've had a good program for several years now. I think a lot of these good football programs are based with a good coaching staff. And there's a lot to it to make a good program that's good year in and year out. But yeah, you don't make it to the regionals and not have a good team. But the lights aren't turned on, even though it's kind of cloudy here. But the sun will peek through shortly, which kind of helps things out. But yeah, 35 degrees and cloudy. But they have a nice facility here at Belleville. Actually, I had a lot of fun checking out the game and then checking out downtown Belleville afterwards, that I ended up with 38 minutes of video that I shot. Wowee, another touchdown here for the Belleville Tigers. Extra point is up. And it's good. And yeah, the home team 27 now, and the visitor 15. And they have one hell of a band, but they took a break after the halftime performance, got something to eat. They're going to strike up the band here shortly. But yeah, I got like, 38 minutes of video, and I think I'm only going to have time for like 14 or 15 minutes of it. So about 23 minutes we'll have to carry over till next week, but that'll be the end of the game, and I'll do my urban planning. I'll check out downtown Belleville. It's not urban, it's kind of like a small town city, Belleville. I should check how many residents live in Belleville too. I will have to do that. All right, the clouds are starting to break up a little bit here. Ah, look at there. My evil twin. He just waved hi. Did you catch that? But, yeah, he was enjoying the game. I like to blame all the bad things I do on my evil twin. They're going to have to pick up that errant football. Careful. But, yeah, 4:06. And they have to punt. Ooh, coming right at you. But I have good reflexes, so I was able to scamper out of the way. The head linesman's the guy with the white hat on. That's the guy you got to worry about. And the refs are patriotic. That's a nice touch. I like to see that. Proud to be American. some room to move there if he would have caught that. But instead, the Lakers have to punt. We're still in the third quarter here. Here are the Tiger cheerleaders. They have pom-poms too. Fourth down, but I'm not sure how this works. I don't know what happened there. I thought it was fourth down, but they had another play. I don't know. All right, so here's the end of the third quarter. Belleville has the lead 27-15. The home crowd's loving it. Oh yeah, the sun is trying to peek out. A nice shoestring tackle. Fourth down here, and they're going to go for it. And they're not going to get it. Oh, yeah. Off in the distance, I saw the band making some noise there. Or making some music. I said, okay, got to swing down there and check those guys out. But yeah, I'll have more of them next week to start the show, and certainly the exciting conclusion of this game, and a downtown romp through the city of Belleville, and then hopefully some semifinal action. We'll have to see. Folks, though, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week or weekend, whatever the case may be, and take care. Good night.